morning, guys. So as you can see the title, today we are actually talking about 7 tips for moms who work with home with toddlers. By the way, my name is Shay Toya, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've actually been working for myself since I was the age of 21. Now, about to be 29. Here, get up here with me. Okay, so I'm about to be 29, and this is Mr. David. He is my toddler. He's going to be 2 on Saturday, which has been a wonderful experience. Learning how to work from home, and as you can see, real life experiences with a toddler crying and also trying to work from home. His daddy just left for a meeting, so that's why he's crying. But it's okay though. That's what my video is about today, is actually working from home and having to be a mom and also making sure that my dreams do come true as well, which to me is super important. You know, that we are, our dreams are important. And of course, as you can see my hashtag, my dreams matter, and so does my family. And so, sometimes as we're, working from home and also making sure that our family is taken care of, can sometimes have some challenges that we may have to, learn from. And, my son's almost 2, so I've been dealing with, being an entrepreneur plus working from home for, I guess, 2 years now, since he'll be 2 on Saturday. Since he'll be 2 on Saturday. And as I said, there's been a lot of different learning things that I've had to learn. Luckily we're out of that newborn stage where he's getting up every few hours. David does sleep throughout the night, which is amazing. But at the same time, of course, you do still have some obstacles. Did you get a boo-boo? Okay, David, say hi to the camera. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Okay, guys. So as you can see in the title, today we are talking about 7 tips from working from home. So the first tip that I have for you is to make sure you develop a support system. Don't plan to do it all by yourself. If you don't have a significant other, discuss other people that possibly could help you. And see if anyone that's around the house can possibly pitch in with housework. I honestly am super blessed because I have a wonderful mom. I have a wonderful mother-in-law. Anytime that I need something or I need to do meetings, my mom's always there. And honestly, it helps to have that support team. Also, when it comes to home duties, if you can afford it, hire help from around, to help you with housework. As I said, our dreams do matter. We recently hired someone that comes out and cleans the house. Right now, we only have someone that comes out once a month. I do look to increase that in the near future. Another thing that we're currently looking at is someone to do laundry. I found a company that will actually come pick up the laundry. And, they're not very expensive. I want to say they charge, I want to say she was saying $25 per load. And it just seems like I only have a 1-year-old, so I can only imagine, it's only the 2 of us. I can only imagine having a huge household and having to do everyone's laundry. So that's an option as well, making sure that someone helps you with laundry. It's just like a never ending thing. And as I said, we're looking to increase someone coming in and cleaning up the house more often. So I just think that helps. And then for whatever reason, if you don't have any other one to take care of your kids while you're working, and you need to, daycare is another situation. I don't know much about daycare, so I can't really help you. As I said, luckily, I haven't had to go that direction just because I have so much family. I have aunts, I have uncles. Not that I have an uncle that's watching my son right now, but that is an option in the future. And then I have cousins. My aunt has 9 kids, and a lot of them now have children. So I do have plenty of options when it comes to babysitters, but not everyone is as blessed as I am with family. So daycare is an option as well. Number 2 is to wake up earlier than your kids. Honestly, I try to wake up 30 minutes before David. It doesn't always happen. Today he did wake up before me. He woke up, this morning about 5:30. That's not always the case. So most of the time I do try to wake up before him. And as I said, it does not always happen, but it is my goal. So, and like before he wakes up, if I do wake up before him, a lot of times, I'm self-improving. I'm, possibly finishing up audio that I didn't finish last night. I'm getting done whatever is needed. And, that way I honestly have no distractions if I get up before David. I try to get up about 5:30. It doesn't always, that's usually my goal, Monday through Friday, and Saturday, honestly, I usually sleep till about 6 or 7. But my goal is to wake up before David. And when I do so, I can actually get more done than what I could do before. So number 3 is to get dressed every day. And, and they say when you get dressed and you're no longer wearing your pajamas, it puts you in your, it puts in your brain that it's time to get to work, that you're not just, sitting around, and it helps you, kind of get out of that I'm tired mode. So I think it's super important to actually get dressed, put your makeup on if you're, if you wear makeup, do your hair, brush it if you're a guy, like whatever you do to actually get out and do like errands or anything like that. Like I think it's super important to get out of your pajamas. And this just right here might just be a small step to success. I know when I stay in my pajamas, like I feel a little bit more tired. I feel like it's time to go to bed. So I think it's super important that I actually get dressed in the morning, and you do the same. Even though like most of the time I don't go really anywhere, I'm home, I'm working from home. So that's just kind of what I do, is making sure that I get dressed in the morning. Number 4 is keep the kids busy in the morning. David usually either he's coloring, playing with his dinosaurs right now. He's huge and he loves dinosaurs. So there's a few things that, he could possibly be doing while I'm, finishing this live right now, or finishing my audio that I possibly didn't do before he got up. So there's options that you guys could possibly do that could help you. Number 5 is do most of your work during naps. So in the past, David used to take 2 naps a day. And then before that, he was taking naps every couple hours. So I was able to get more done while he was napping. But now that he's getting older, he's only taking 1 nap a day. And he usually takes his nap from 10 to about 12:30. During this time, this is the time that I try to book all of my appointments. I try to book any calls I'm going to make between those 2 hours. Like I really try to make that time a, I guess they would call it income activities. That's just kind of what I do. And that way I don't have any type of distractions. I'm not having, David pop up when I'm on the phone with someone that possibly could be an important call. So I think that's super important. Number 6 is to make a daily to-do list. Before going to bed, make a list of your priorities for the next day, which may help you sleep better and be less stressed, may help you feel like you're not so overwhelmed when it comes to what is it that you're currently doing or working on. I know when I don't do this, I get up in the morning, I'm like, what is it that I'm doing today? And I don't really have a direction. So I think it's super important to make sure that you have a direction of where you're going for the day. That way we're not doing the busy work, just moving paper around or not really getting anything completed. And I think that's super important when you have a toddler that's getting into everything. And number 7 is use a planner. To me, I personally like using a planner that's written down. Within my planner, I can write my goals. I can write things that I'm currently working on. I can write a to-do list. And there's other places that you could possibly use for a planner. Like you got Google Calendar, like all different types of apps nowadays. There's planners out there that's super cheap or, super affordable. And you got planners out there that's like 40, 50 bucks. So just depending what is it that you need, that's what take a look at the planners that are out there, take a look at the apps, and there's something that could possibly help you. And as I said, for me, like it helps to actually have a planner that I could write in and write what I'm currently doing. It's just something that helps me. And so I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just share with you guys tips from a mom that, as I said, I've been working for myself since I was 21. but I did not have kids the whole entire time. My son's about to be 2. And of course, there's been a lot of different learning things that I've had to learn, being a mom and having, a tough from going from a newborn to the toddler life. Like it's totally different, like each stage of life. And I'm sure as my son gets out of the toddler life, there's gonna be other obstacles or other struggles when he starts going to school. Like there's different things I'm going to learn or how I'm going to run my schedule. So as I said, I just want to hop on here real quick and to share with you guys what helps me, work from home and having a toddler. I hope my tips helped someone. And you guys have an amazing day. This weekend, we're celebrating David's 2-year-old birthday, which I'm super excited about. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, they grow up so fast. And I'm sure I'm probably going to cry. But you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.